Achieved.
What up? Welcome into Studio Day Jeffrey, everybody. It is Jeffrey time, and it's early for me today. You could probably see it in my eyes. I haven't showered or anything yet, but I do have my pajama pants on. That's right. You're lucky. Today I'm wearing pants in a video. I'm going to do my top 32 draft prospects for you and trade up scenarios for the Dallas Cowboys. I've been trying to trade down a lot, so I want to honor those of you who are watching that would like to see the Cowboys trade up. Go full splash mode. And I can drop some scenarios for you. I can handle that for you. It's picture day at work. Got to get my, and I didn't want to get all picture day ready and do the video because my hair's too long and there's nothing I can really do with it right now. But I have to do something with it for work. And so I'll try to figure that out. But on the video, I'll just rock the hat. One of the hats. I've worn this hat too many straight days in the videos. But I can't find one of my other hats that I was going to wear. It's a tough world. It's a tough world. Okay, top 32 prospects, Cowboys trade-up scenarios, and, of course, other questions from the comments on the YouTube page, youtube.com/Jeff Kavanaugh. Just leave in the comments what you want to talk about tomorrow, and I'll make you a star. Make you a YouTube internet star, a sensation, if you will. Top 32. Number 1, Joe Burrow. Number 2, Tua. Number 3, Justin Herbert. That's right. I've decided to make new rules for my board this year, and I'm going to put them in the order I would pick them, in a vacuum. And no matter how good Chase Young is, if you think that Justin Herbert is going to be a good starting quarterback, you'll take Justin Herbert over Chase Young. So I put those 3. I haven't watched enough Jordan Love yet, so he's unranked so far. The running backs also are not ranked yet. I've only watched J.K. Dobbins, and I want to get a good feel for the backs before I rank them. But Burrow, Tua, Herbert. You can be mad at that and say, oh, you should have put the best player. Chase Young's the best player, and that's fine. But if anybody, if the Bengals take Chase Young while they need a quarterback, then they're insane. So I'm going to go the board in the order that I would pick them. So quarterback, get him out of here. Then, Ohio State's Chase Young, defensive end, monster. Then, Jeff Okudah, or Jeffrey. I like to go with Jeffrey since it's Jeffrey time. Jeffrey Okudah, South Grand Prairie Zone. SGP. Jeff Okudah, Ohio State cornerback. He's a stud. Derek Brown, Auburn's defensive tackle at 6. He's a monster. Isaiah Simmons, Clemson, linebacker / safety / corner / nickel / everything. Isaiah Simmons. I got him at number 7. Oklahoma wide receiver C.D. Lamb comes in at number 8. He good. Combine will be interesting because with the receivers, you could see some adjustments made based on the combine. For instance, if C.D. Lamb ran a 4.58 40 and Jerry Jeudy runs a 4.3 flat, I'll move Jerry Jeudy ahead of him because I love them both. They're both in my top 10. But I'm thinking that C.D. Lamb can run a 4.5 flat-ish. And if he does, then I'm like, cool. You're everything that I thought you were. Awesome after the catch. High point the ball. Good route runner. Strong. Love it. But if Jerry Jeudy blows the doors off and C.D. Lamb doesn't, then I can flip those guys. Because Judy's already incredible route runner, able to win deep, wins at every level, off the line of scrimmage, good after the catch. They're both outstanding prospects. But at number 9, I got Jedrick Wills, the offensive tackle from Alabama. At number 10, I got Jerry Jeudy, Alabama wide receiver. At number 11, Iowa offensive tackle Tristan Wirfs. At number 12, Javon Kinlaw, South Carolina defensive tackle. Keep an eye on the combine for him because medicals are super important. He pulled out of the Senior Bowl after a couple of days of practice with the knee, and I've been told to keep an eye on that knee or knees. Keep an eye on it. Number 13, Henry Ruggs, Alabama wide receiver. Burner. He's going to go run a 4.22, and it's going to be awesome. And he's more than that. He's more than just a speed guy. He's a quality route runner. He catches the ball outside the frame. He's got ball skills. He can track it. The idea that he just runs fast, it's not accurate. It is weird that he only had the 700 or whatever yards, but I think every receiver on that Bama team might be a first-round pick. Devontae Smith, I was surprised he went back to school because watching Jerry Jeudy, it's Devontae Smith that kept popping up making amazing plays. He might be the best go-get-it, catch radius guy on that Alabama roster, Devontae Smith. He went back to school. And then they got Waddle, the other receiver, who he's a monster. They had 4 of them. It's unfair. My 14th ranked prospect at the moment is Mekhi Becton, the Louisville offensive tackle. TCU's Jalen Reagor, wide receiver, is at number 15. Georgia, offensive tackle Andrew Thomas, number 16. And then at 17 and 18, by the way, the Cowboys pick at 17. At 17 and 18, I have Christian Fulton and C.J. Henderson, cornerbacks, one from LSU, one from Florida. And this is where it's going to get fluid on me. It's going to get fluid on me. I got Grant Delpit at 19 right now, LSU safety. I got T. Higgins, the Clemson wide receiver, at 20. At 21 and 22, I got a couple of pass rushers, Yetur Gross-Matos from Penn State and Kaylavon Chason from LSU. At 23, in the Combine, by the way, the Combine could help them here. If Gross-Matos and Chason test really well, that helps me. When I'm projecting a pass rusher, if they in the 40-yard dash have a great 10-yard split, which can verify, man, there's a great get off there. If they run a great 3-cone time, which shows us, holy cow, that's some bend right there, that makes you feel better, especially with Chason, who had a lack of production, especially early in the year, and I know he had an ankle injury too. But I'm looking for a reason to take you at 17, Chason. I'm looking for it. Show me something at the Combine. Xavier McKinney, excuse me, Alabama safety at number 23. Jeff Gladney, TCU cornerback, is number 24. Damon Arnett, Ohio State cornerback, is number 25. Do you think that secondary was good? Damon Arnett's 25. Jeff Okudah's 5. And Wade, their other corner, if he declared for the draft, might be a first-round pick too. A.J. Epinesa, the Iowa defensive end, is number 26 for me. Kenneth Murray, Oklahoma linebacker, 27. Trayvon Diggs, cornerback, Alabama, number 28. Patrick Queen, linebacker, LSU, number 29. Cameron Dantzler, Mississippi State corner, number 30. Number 31, Akeem Davis-Gaither, linebacker at Appalachian State. And at number 32, Jordan Elliott, Missouri defensive tackle. So now you got it. That's my top 32 for the moment. It doesn't include Jordan Love or running backs, and it could get real fluid. I feel good about the top 12. Once you get past Javon Kinlaw, that's the area. You know what? I feel good about the top 12, and then I feel pretty good about after 12 going Ruggs, Becton, Reagor, Thomas. It's starting at Fulton. Fulton, Henderson, Delpit, T. Higgins, Gross-Matos, Chason, McKinney, Gladney, Arnett. I could have a lot of movement around there. I don't feel as good about their placement as I do about my top 16 guys at the moment. And how about that? For the team picking at 17, I feel great about the top 16 guys. Just take Henry Ruggs if he's available, okay? Go ahead and do that. Okay. Now, trade-up scenarios come about because of a comment that I got. Let me see. Where is it? Nathan, he said, every year there's a player or two that falls farther than expected. Who's one or two guys you could see slipping, and do you think it's possible the Cowboys trade up if Isaiah Simmons falls around number 10? So we did the math yesterday on the radio show. Brian Broaddus did the math. The Cowboys could trade up, in theory, according to the trade chart, from 17 to 10, and their first-round pick and their second-round pick is enough to do it. You actually go over by, I think, 40 points. It's 1,300 points for the 10th pick. It's 950 for the 17th pick. And then your second-round pick is whatever adds up to 40 points too many. Is it 390? Something like that. Whatever. But it adds up. So if I'm the Cowboys, in theory, this is without knowing about Amari Cooper. I don't know what you're doing with Amari Cooper. I will stand by my dream scenario would be to find a way to have Jerry Jeudy or CeeDee Lamb fall in your lap, non-exclusive franchise tag or transition tag Amari Cooper, and then flip him. And I'll just say, hey, I know I got big cojones mas grande, but I'll let Jerry Jeudy or CeeDee Lamb try to be my number one. And I'll do it for a lot cheaper than Amari Cooper can do it. Now, the names that I think I would go up and get if they slid to number 10, obviously Chase Young. Jeff Okudah, my number 5 prospect, Ohio State corner. Yep, I'd give up 1 and 2 for that. Derek Brown, my number 6 prospect. Yep, I'd give up 1 and 2 for that. Isaiah Simmons, my number 7 prospect. Yep, I'd give up 1 and 2 for that. It gets more interesting at my 8th and 10th prospect because that's CeeDee Lamb and Jerry Jeudy, and it is a really deep wide receiver class, but I don't want to let that be a reason that I pass on guys that I think could be elite NFL players because I can get a capable one later. No, I want the elite guys. But I also really like Ruggs and Rager in my next tier there. So maybe not. This team needs a lot of help. This team needs to draft their balls off this year. They need to nail a lot of picks to try to get the young, cheap labor that teams thrive on. There's a great article about how the Saints were able to pay Drew Brees and still be a Super Bowl contender every year. And it's because they are crushing the draft the last 3 years or so. So there you go, my top 32. My trade-up scenarios, no doubt I would do it for Jeff Okudah, Derek Brown, Isaiah Simmons. Absolutely, positively. And let me see here. James wanted to know if you could franchise Dak, then trade him in number 17 to Cincinnati for Joe Burrow. Stop trying to trade my quarterback. Stop trying to trade the quarterback. I might do that, but stop trying to trade the quarterback. Yeah, for a number 1 overall pick, talent on a rookie deal for the next 5 years. Yeah, maybe. Dak's gonna get $37 million a year. Burrow's gonna make less than a quarter of that, maybe, as number 1 overall pick. I'd think about it, but stop trying to trade my quarterback. But I'd think about it. Daryl, if you could sign one free agent that you think will be reasonably priced, who would it be? I'll come up with the actual names soon, but look at the safety group, but not at the top. Look at the defensive tackle group, but not at the top. Look at the defensive end group, but not at the top. And look at the cornerback group, but not at the top. And you'll probably find some guys that the Cowboys could use as filler to get ready to draft so that they could try to pick the best player they could. All right, appreciate you guys. Leave in the comments what you want to talk about tomorrow so that I've got more video content to give to you. Check 1053thefan.com every day. You'll find these videos on there. Subscribe to the YouTube page and turn on the notifications. Don't miss a video. For crying out loud. Do the right thing. And I'll see you on the draft show on DallasCowboys.com here in a second. Does it sound like I'm busy? Because I'm busy. I'm a busy bee. All right. I'll see you guys on the radio. I'll see you guys on the draft show. And I'll see you guys on 1053thefan.com.